Comets are icy remnants from the early solar system that are capable of causing great catastrophe. Comets are sometimes referred to as dirty snowballs or cosmic snowballs. They orbit the sun in an elliptical path, similarly to how the planets orbit our sun. A comet has four parts: a nucleus, a coma, a dust tail, and an ion tail. The nucleus of the coma contains the majority of its total mass. This is the Learning Academy. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. Today we look at the possibility of destructive supercomets. Supercomet would be so powerful and massive that it would lead to global catastrophe. It would have the impact of a super atomic bomb. Comets start out as black as coal and are impossible to detect until they are ignited by the sun. They have scarred our planets and moons and have existed from time immemorial. They are dark stars and they represent impending doom. They have shaped the destiny of our planets and have contributed to the creation of objects in the universe, and they have done great damage that has resulted in destruction. The threat comes from the Kuiper belt, the asteroid belt, and the Oort cloud. As comets and asteroids hurtle through our solar system, it is evident that we have a problem. Comets are an ever-present issue that causes potential danger. If a large comet were to hit us, we would all die. Comets and asteroids are the cause of all the impacts and craters that are seen on our planets and moons. Asteroids are lumps of rocks and metals that are older than the sun. They come from the asteroid belt. The asteroid belt is a mass of rubble lying between Mars and Jupiter. These asteroids are pieces of planets that never formed. Comets. Comets are pieces of ice that are remnants from the formation of our solar system. They are also lumps of ice and dirt that form and are from beyond the planet Neptune. Asteroids and comets are small and they orbit around the sun. These orbits can change because they are very unpredictable and peculiar. The orbits of these objects are very elliptical. The planets and most of the asteroids and comets are nearly circular in their orbit. These ellipses can become longer, thinner, or more eccentric or erratic. This means that they get closer to the sun, and when this happens, the planets and their moons can get in the way of these asteroids and comets. The atmosphere of the Earth protects us from the little asteroids and comets. Weather, wind, and erosion wears away any craters that asteroids may cause or create on the Earth. However, our atmosphere does not protect us from the large asteroids or from large comets. A comet would hit the Earth in about 15 to 20 kilometers per second. It would take out the area the size of a large country. However, if it were to be a super comet, we would be in major danger. So basically, it would take out the size or an area of the Earth that is similar to the size of a continent. It would cause major bushfires. It would set the skies on fire, and it means that the persons who are on the Earth would be so hot. Then it would lead to brushland and forest fires globally. The soot would create smoke that would blanket the atmosphere and block out the sun. The last time that something similar to this happened, it wiped out the dinosaurs. Supercomet would cause increased temperatures on Earth. It would block out the sun, and it would cause many volcanoes to erupt and lead to the destruction of life. The Comet Atlas. The Atlas comet has a near parabolic orbit, and it has traveled through the constellation Ursa Major for the period January to March 2020. Since April 2020, the current location of the Atlas comet has been in the constellation Camelopardalis. On May 12, it is expected that the comet will move into the constellation Perseus. Comet Atlas was discovered in December 2019 by the Asteroid Terrestrial Impact Last Alert System or ATLAS survey in Hawaii. Currently, there is a supermoon in our skies, and it will interfere with the brightness of the objects that may appear in the sky. Atlas will come closest to Earth in the week of May 23rd, 2020. By May 31st, it will be the closest to the Sun. We should be able to see the comet with our naked eyes if all goes according to plan. However, comets are very unpredictable and peculiar, so we may be very disappointed. But keep your telescopes close and keep watching the night skies. Comet Atlas has the potential to put on one of the most luminous displays in the night sky that we have ever seen from an evaporating space cosmic ball in years. It seems to be breaking apart very early though, and cruising towards a phenomenal fizzling instead. What can we do in preparation for the arrival of comets? Scan and assess the skies for moving objects. Basically, then we need to identify or assess or assume what their destinations are going to be. There are many objects that are potentially going to come close to the Earth or may hit the Earth over the next decade. This is just one natural hazard that directly threatens the future of our Earth and our survival. In the past, people were both awed, amazed, and alarmed by comets. They were always scared of comets, right? Or ancient people always looked up to the sky because they assumed that at some point in time, a comet may be coming. Now, thanks for watching. Like, comment, share, and subscribe.